Hello and welcome to the Maryland Heritage Areas Authority tutorial on completing your mid-project report. This report is due roughly halfway between your project start and project end date. After completing your mid-project report, you'll be eligible to receive your second payment. This document allows us to gauge the progress that you have made on the project. Please keep in mind that when you fill this sheet out, you should be roughly halfway done with the project. If you feel that you are significantly behind or ahead of schedule, reach out to your project monitor. We will be happy to work with you and adjust your schedule as needed. To get started, navigate to the Maryland Historical Trust's website, mht.maryland.gov. Then, click the burgundy-colored button titled My Grants Account. This button will lead you to your grant portal, where you can see all of your active grants. When logging into your account, ensure that you use the same email address that you used to submit your application. If you have trouble logging in or need to reset your password, please see the video linked in the description. After logging into your grant portal, use the gray menu buttons on the top of the screen to select Requirements. In this tab, you will be able to see all of the documents that you will need to complete over the course of your grant. Today, we're looking for the document titled MHAA Mid-Project Report. If you don't see any requirements, check the white button entitled Show. If you haven't started the mid-project report, make sure that you set the tab to New Requirements. If you've started but haven't finished the report, make sure it's set to In Progress Requirements. Once you have opened the requirement, you'll be asked to provide an update on the progress that you have made so far. Please mention if you anticipate having to make changes to the scope, timeline, or budget. You will also be asked to mention any changes to the project's deliverables, and capital grants over $90,000 will be asked to provide an update on your minority business enterprise goals. After providing these updates, please fill out the request for disbursement located in the gray box below. Keep in mind that you can request up to 25% of your grant award at this time. Finally, if you have had any personnel changes relevant to the project, please include them in the field at the bottom of the page. After clicking the Next button, you will be directed to the Attachments page. Here, you must download and complete the Certification of Expenses form. The link to the form is at the top right of the text field labeled Here in blue text. Please download and save a copy of this form to fill it out. While completing this form, be sure to refer back to the budget included in your executed grant agreement. Working line by line, match items on the budget to expenses incurred during the course of the grant. Be sure to also include matching funds, which can be any combination of cash and in-kind, and other project costs, which are any additional costs beyond your grant and required match. Before submitting the form, be sure to include your organization's details in the 4 fields at the top of the form and provide a signature, title, and date at the bottom of the form. After completing the form, please save the file and upload it using the gray Choose File button at the bottom left of the page. Be sure to title the document and press the cyan Upload button before moving on. Additionally, you can use the Attachments page to include any supporting documents, including photos, plans, press releases, and drafts that can further explain the progress you've made on your project so far. Once all of your files have been uploaded, please click Review. After clicking Review, please verify your responses. If the responses are correct, click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. After submitting the mid-project report, your project monitor will begin working to have your second payment dispersed to you. Thanks again for your time. As always, feel free to reach out to your project monitor with any further questions you may have. Your project monitor will be happy to work with you to ensure the final half of your project will be completed before your project end date.